Hey, it's Robert Reynolds with Digital Rodeo, and I feel really blessed to be sitting down with a good friend of mine and an old friend of mine, TanyaTucker. How are you, sweetie?
See you.
Good to see you. The record kicks my ass, kicks my butt, because it's.
Well, that means a lot to me.
Well, it's all the songs. It's all the songs I would want to hear you sing. Were these personal choices?
It's funny because I wanted to call the album songs my dad wanted me to sing. Because these songs he introduced me to, most of them. Now some of them were just songs that, I remember listening to when I was a kid. But he started my love affair with country music, and one of the favorites of his would have been "You Don't Know Me," and "Lovesick Blues." Of course, we all sung Hank Williams songs, but he was my mentor. People were asking me about my voice and how I put my twist on it. And I said, I don't know. I just go in and sing them. If I think about it too much, you think about something too much, you think about it to death, and I would probably get scared and not do it. But because you have those originals looking at you. But I just didn't think about it too much. I went in and did all the final vocals in one sitting, like 1 hour it took me, or about a little over an hour to do them. I did them one time a piece, and boom, 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 done them. But Pete Anderson was cool to work with, even though we didn't get to work together because he did the tracks in L.A. and I did the vocals here. And it was really cool to have Jim Lauderdale come on Love's Gonna Live Here. I mean, I thought it was Buck Owens. Freaked me out at first because I didn't know Pete was going to do that. And I'm listening to the song and I'm like, oh my God, they put Buck Owens on it. And it sounds just like him, but I thought it was genius because it just brings back great memories of Buck. What a wonderful person, and he did a lot of great things for our music,
I thought the choice of Is Anybody Going to San Antonio was a real sweet choice.
Oh, well, I love the song, and I love Charlie Pride. I was 11 years old when I saw him the first time in Phoenix at the Arizona State Fair, and him and Merle and Farron were playing, and he was headlining, and man, when or Phoenix, Arizona, everybody just went wild, and so that was a special memory for me, but the song is great. And Glenn Martin, who's my old road manager, wrote the song. So I kind of had several different reasons I wanted to cut it. But I wanted to do that
Squeeze box,
in the chorus. Yeah. But I was loving it because I got Joe Saunier on Big Big Love, which was the old Wynn Stewart song.
Oh, God. And Wynn had the voice, didn't he?
A really short-lived career, and it was such a shame. He just had just a few years, I think. And he was such an influence to Merle Haggard, and Big Big Love wouldn't have been the song I chose. I would choose It's Such a Pretty World Today. But Pete was adamant about it.
Well, you own these songs, and I was saying to you off camera that this is the kind of record where I feel like you didn't have to try to anticipate the state of our industry today. You didn't have to pretend to be somebody you're not. Your voice fits these like my favorite pair of cowboy boots. I mean that.
But you know what's really special, really adds the cherry on the cake or the sundae, is Time Life. They've really been really great to work with and put all my record labels I've ever been with together, and they couldn't even tie their shoelaces. They really are professionals, and that's always been the missing link in my career. From the time we leave the studio and hand the CD to these people that's supposed to do what they're supposed to do with it, and they don't do what they're supposed to do. So the fans can't ever buy it, my albums. They can't ever find them anywhere. So these people are making sure that not only do the fans know about the album, but they can actually go to the store and buy it. And that's the link that's been missing, and I'm so thankful for them. I hope we get to work together again soon.
Well, you've done them justice by saying that, and they've done you justice by representing you well.
They're the best.
Yeah,
the best.
And I'll make sure the world gets to hear about it as well. Tanya, I love seeing you.
I love you.
I love you too, sweetie.
Oh, good to see you.
Good to see you.